Pisces, horoscope for 2025. For 2025, the horoscope for Pisces is generally positive and promises changes in the professional and love sphere. The stars will hardly give you time to rock up and offer you opportunities to make your life better. A creative nature will also contribute to positive changes, which will allow you to develop in a new direction. The astrological forecast advises you to prepare for a possible move to another region or even abroad, a possible marriage or marriage, the heat of passion and romance, updates in the composition of friends or colleagues, the beginning of interesting projects or new areas of activity, possible financial difficulties that the financial literacy course will help you deal with. All the changes will be for the better, but the heavenly bodies do not advise trusting dubious individuals who will promise great earnings with minimal effort. In the summer, there will be especially many such people in the environment. But before starting a serious business with anyone, you need to make sure that the person is trustworthy. You should also be careful with investments in unknown projects that are just at the beginning. Prognosis for men. The Pisces horoscope warns against hasty decisions, and there will be a lot of them in 2025. Emotions will be let down almost throughout the year. Therefore, it is recommended to give yourself time to think about and objectively weigh the risks before making large purchases or investing large amounts of money in a business. It is also not worth lending, even to good friends. The probability that the money will come back during this period is minimal. Surrounded by single men, there will be many interesting ladies with whom you can start a family. The snake will give you hints that will tell you which woman deserves your attention. The ideal time for a marriage proposal would be autumn. During the same period, you can look for a suitable date for the wedding. For family people, the year will be quiet and peaceful, and peace will reign in the relationship. In the professional sphere, the astrological horoscope portends serious changes. This can be a good career advancement or the beginning of an interesting project that will increase income. Businessmen can plan an expansion for this year, but it is necessary to attract qualified personnel to fulfill this task. Prognosis for a woman. The horoscope recommends that Pisces women devote more time to learning at the beginning of the year. These can be courses, seminars, or specialized training workshops. The efforts invested in the new direction will pay off before the end of the year and will allow you to completely change your field of activity or earn a good additional income. The support of loved ones will help you cope with fears and doubts. Positive changes are also expected in the love sphere. Ladies who have been in a relationship for a long time should prepare for a possible marriage proposal in the spring. If there is no doubt about choosing a partner, then it is better to have a wedding at the end of the year. Choosing a date from the favorable days of the lunar calendar. It is better to devote the middle of the year to creativity. Even if there is no time for it, the effort invested will give a good result. It will be expressed not only in a positive mood and motivation to do other things, but also in the opportunity to realize yourself in a new direction. Love. The love sphere in 2025 will be one of the most intense for Pisces. Emotions and heated passions can cause acts that representatives of the sign will later regret. Therefore, you should not give yourself up to the impulse and rush into the first relationship. The stars recommend checking potential partners before starting something serious with them or letting them into your life. For family people, this is a period of stability. The snake will give them enough wisdom not to bring controversial situations to serious conflicts and contradictions. The year will be one of the happiest and most successful for them. But you should not think that the stars will do everything themselves, and you do not need to invest in a relationship. Signs of attention and care for your significant other should always be shown so that there is no crisis in the relationship. Money. In the financial sphere, everything will be stable for Pisces. They know how to make money and how to invest it profitably. Therefore, a possible crisis in early summer will pass almost unnoticeably for them. But the stars recommend making savings in several places at once, using different tools to reduce the likelihood of losing the money earned. Several large purchases can seriously reduce the budget. Before committing them, it is recommended to weigh the pros and cons. The stars do not recommend taking out large loans and loans in the spring, especially if the money is planned to buy things that will not become an additional source of income. It is better to wait with this decision until the beginning of autumn, when it becomes clear whether it is really necessary or not. Career. Good career growth awaits people who invested in their development in a leap year. It is in 2025 that they will receive the expected result and a well-deserved promotion, but increased responsibility can cause stress and tension. You will need to take the initiative and complete tasks in a short time. It should be remembered that this is a temporary effect for the period of adaptation, and over time, everything will get better. Entrepreneurs expect positive changes, but we should not allow stagnation and lack of changes in the proposed product or service for a long time. You can invite employees to introduce their interesting ideas or express your opinion to consumers about the quality of the service. This will allow you to determine the direction in which it is better to move. Health. In 2025, fish have good health and strong immune system. But in 2025, they will be particularly sensitive to allergic reactions and shipments. The stars advise you to be careful when choosing food and always keep antihistamines on hand. Also, do not bring yourself to overload. As nervous and physical, stress will not go away without a trace and can cause depression and loss of strength. To keep the body in good condition, it is recommended to practice swimming. The water element will give a person additional strength to cope with any tasks. Take more walks in the fresh air and contemplate the beautiful. During difficult periods, for the nervous system, it is better to protect yourself from bad news and conflicts. The ideal time to relax is the end of summer or the beginning of autumn.